I'm Bryony Arif, I'm Deputy Manager at Oxfam Headingley. I would say sustainable living is being conscious of how we impact on the world and how our choices and decisions interact with that on a wider scale. We're often not aware of how what we're doing connects with in terms of manufacturing practices, how it's treating people, how it's treating the environment. And if we become more conscious of that, we can go, yes, I want to support the things I actually care about, and we can try to do away with the practices that we think are damaging to people and the environment.
I'm Jasmine. I have been shopping at the Real Junk Food project when they had the warehouse in Armley. So it's something I've been very aware of for the last couple of years. The Real Junk Food project started off trying to save all this food being wasted, going into landfill, having an impact on the climate, and then an opportunity came where I could run a little branch from the junk food project. The Real Junk Food Emporium is a pay-as-you-fill supermarket. We deal with surplus food waste. We've saved this food from landfill. Our project has a small little box to give it like a tuck shop feel, and we open the doors every Wednesday from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m.
Rainbow Junction is a little bit tucked away. It did take me a while to find it when I was first coming here. It's in All Hallows Church, one of the corners of Hyde Park. Rainbow Junction is an offshoot of the Real Junk Food Project, which was a larger network of groups.
My connection to Rainbow Junction is an occasional volunteer and customer, basically. A friend of the cafe. That's what they call me. The overall idea is to stop food that would otherwise be going to waste in landfill, which there is a lot of it, from actually doing that, and affecting the environment in a negative way, whereas it can be used again to make highly sustainable food.
Oxfam Headingley is located in Headingley. We're at 45 to 47 Otley Road, LS6 3AB. Oxfam is an international organisation that's focused on combating poverty around the world. We sell a range of donated products that people have given to us. We have a lot of clothes, shoes, books, electricals, toys, and pretty much anything else you can think of that people have given to us and gone, do you think somebody else might like this? Sometimes with some very interesting results. We also sell a range of new products called Sourced by Oxfam. They're focused on either supporting fair trade enterprises or on sustainable toiletries and reusable cups, anything that's encouraging people to live in a more sustainable and less harmful way. By extending the life of an item, you're reducing the need for new products to come into the system, you're reducing the manufacturing, you're reducing the impact, especially on clothes, which is terribly damaging to the environment, most practices of creating clothes. And you're valuing the resources that go into the initial creation. To not just see things as disposable, but to try and get as much use of them out as possible is probably one of the key things towards heading towards a more sustainable practice. Also, we have a wonderful setup called Waste Saver, which is where all of our textile recycling goes. So as opposed to most high street charities, we have our own textile sorting plant. We have nothing going to landfill. So we're kind of trying to do as much as we can to make sure that the donations you give us, as well as the things that you buy, are contributing as little as possible to a setup that we know is damaging both the environment and the people we're working with.
The Jar Tree is based in Leeds Kirkgate Market in the city centre. We are here Monday to Saturday, 9 till 5. There is no plastic within the shop other than the containers that we store our food in. When we buy the food from our suppliers, they come in paper sacks or cardboard sacks, and we vastly encourage people to bring their own containers or their glass jars to fill the food up with, so we don't need to store any plastic bags.
Society is a society which promotes sustainability. We have a food co-op here which is meant to reduce waste and to promote people buying in a sustainable way.
We sell ethical products at zero waste. It's low plastic. We order wholesale in large amounts so that people can come with their own containers or buy paper bags here, which they can take away. We're a members cooperative, which means that if you join as a member, you get say into the direction of the food co-op.
The food co-op is run not for profit, so we sell at the same price as we buy. Everything here, we try to get fair trade and organic.
We try and make organic, eco-friendly living as cheap as possible for students and the community as well.
I think genuinely there's so many people who are excited about the idea of living in a different sort of way. It's really encouraging to see how many more people are considering the ethics and the sustainability element when they're looking at their purchases. We kind of have the infrastructure and the possibility and the people who are interested as well. Sustainable living is more possible than people think in Leeds.